Going on, guys? This is Trent from No Nut Clarity under the Dragon Ball tree. Back there, the video, this time talking about knowing your energy. And today, I'm going to be making in the background mashed potatoes and broccoli cheddar soup, except with cheddar and smoked Gouda cheese. But yeah, today, I want to come back with that video. And I was waiting to get this tree finished with all the ornaments, so hope you enjoy it. And as always, peace. How's it going, guys? This is Trent from Trentfluence, and today I want to cover a topic called knowing your energy. And it's been on my mind the past few weeks and months, involving knowing yourself and people that you associate with, and knowing your energy, your vibe, what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy, what you tolerate, and knowing yourself well enough to keep people in your life and go to events that complement that. And so we waste a lot of time and energy on people and interactions that go nowhere, have no substance. And the more we do that, the more that drains us physically, mentally, emotionally, and even financially sometimes. And I get it. Sometimes we have to be in situations like that. But when you're forced to do it all the time, like outside of work, for example, like at work, yeah, most of the time you're probably gonna have to force yourself to act a certain way to make that money. But in our regular day-to-day interactions with our friends and whatnot, if you have to fake yourself just to be able to get along with somebody, then that's nothing that's going to serve you any purpose later down the road. And a lot of time too, it's usually our own fault because we would think somebody is cool or attractive, or an event or a place we want to go to is going to be like the best thing ever. And then we get so infatuated with the idea that like this person's like the cutest person ever, or the coolest person, or they have like the best personality, they make so much money, they're famous, that we end up losing the plot of when we like talk to them, for example, and they end up not sharing the same humor, or we just clash in our views, and the conversations just kind of just like man, like small talk, like day to day. We end up feeling like we're the problem. It's like, oh, why don't they like me? They probably think I'm weird. It's like you're not the weird one, just because y'all are clashing or y'all don't have the same energy. It's okay to not have to have the same energy as everybody else. But a lot of us get infatuated with the idea that like we want this person, or even the event part, like go to this place, you're not enjoying it, but it's like I should be enjoying it because this place is hyped with everybody else, so it should be hyped with me. So you end up forcing yourself to do things and go to things that aren't even your vibe. And as a result, you just end up leaving the event or the interaction feeling drained, like you had to force yourself to be in it, and you usually do. But people pleasers can relate to this because a lot of times we would try to get everybody to like us or be whatever people find palatable in order to just fit in. And we would have a lot of these fake, substanceless friends and family members and relationship interactions, and these just moments where we're just stuck in a situation where we just are doing things to appease everybody else, or to appease the idea of being happy with somebody or someplace over our own actual happiness. And I bring that up because I've been that person. I've been like that for most of my life. I would keep people in my life on a higher pedestal than myself just for them, just for me to realize they don't even really add back to me. And it's like, if you don't know your energy, like I didn't know, like I'm usually a goofy guy, pretty goofy guy, pretty silly, and I have a specific, not specific type of humor, but my humor is different from everybody's. And so when I'm around people where they don't understand my humor, or they're just like, then the conversation immediately is just like, oh, yeah, now I gotta kind of like make room for your humor. And there's something wrong with being considerate of somebody, but there's also like, okay, I can have a conversation with this person and I have to really worry about holding myself back, as opposed to, okay, this person, we just do not have anything in common and they look cool, so I'm going to keep trying to force myself to talk to them and hopefully eventually I'll like them and they'll like me. No, that is not how it should work. That is fucking draining. And like, I've been in a situation where every interaction just feels like a chore because their energy is either always negative or just different from my own. And different doesn't immediately equal bad. You can talk to somebody you think is cool, introduce yourself, and be like, hi, and start talking to them. But you could tell, in like the first few minutes of talking to somebody, whether it's worth it to keep talking to them or not. Because anybody can seem cool or attractive, like you want them as a friend or a partner or just somebody to keep around. But if you have to force yourself to change your energy just to match theirs, then there's already not a lot of substance in the interactions to begin with. So why bother? And if it's not going good, if you realize that, it's okay to be like, well, it was nice meeting you, have a good one, and move on. You can still be cordial, you can still be kind, but anybody can be cute, pretty, handsome, cool, charismatic, or any event can seem like it's the best thing in the world. But where's the substance behind it that you can appreciate? And can they appreciate you? Or can the thing you're going to kind of like make you feel like it was worth your time? Because we only live for so long. Like, we can't keep wasting our time on things that don't really benefit us, and we can't benefit them or the occasion we're at. And going back to the humor aspect of those like conversations you have with people sometimes, like if you can't relate to them or you can't conversate with them and have like a long, deep conversation, it doesn't make them bad, it doesn't make you bad. We just need to find other people that could just match that energy, to match how we feel, to match what our vibe is. But if you feel like you have to change your humor just to be accepted by this person, or just change yourself to change your way you act, to change the way you feel most comfortable in, just to appease this person, then it's really more trouble than it's worth. And hopefully by now, six something ish minutes, and you can see where I'm getting at with this topic. But going back to the very beginning, the most important thing is knowing yourself and knowing your own energy. And by this, I refer to knowing what you need and want out of a friendship, relationship, family ship, or otherwise. And this will help you better gauge your interactions and who you interact with and what you're willing to tolerate in your life. Like, for example, relationship wise, I know I don't want anybody who doesn't try to improve their mental and physical health. If you don't want to address your mental health concerns or have healthy mental health practices, and or you don't like, keeping yourself fit, let's just say you have to go to the gym and freaking be fucking hawk and jack, but you gotta at least want better for your body and want to, just be healthy and not eat like shit all the time, with the exception of cheat days, because fuck, I like a pizza every now and then. Shit, get me a fucking mellow mushroom calzone, the fucking steak calzone, dog, with the pretzel bites, with the beer cheese bread, with the beer cheese, dude. Like, dog. But anyway, off topic. But also included with that, it's like, why should I waste my time with somebody who does not want to make their body and mind better and just kind of just let themselves go? Why would I want to deal with unhelping coping mechanisms and a person not taking initiative? Like, that will only cause resentment, stress, and arguing, and just basically uncomfort all around. And a lot of times when you just deal with it, it'll end up being your fault because you know what you do and don't like. If you know you don't like somebody that smokes, why would you date somebody that smokes? What, are you trying to change them? If they're not willing to change for you to show that they're willing to make that change, then you're only just going to make yourself mad, dude. If you're not willing to date somebody that I don't know, freaking likes to wake up in the morning like SpongeBob, and you're like Squidward. That's a recipe for fucking disaster. You're just gonna get annoyed. Like sometimes the juice. I have a famous saying from a friend of mine: "The juice is not worth the squeeze." The squeeze. But no, you'll just end up feeling drained constantly from having to deal with that. And friendship wise, I just like people who are good to me as I'm good to them. I like having good banter, being able to share humor, exchange humor, just being able to have somebody who's supportive of me as I'm supportive for them. Somebody could pass by on the street and be able to greet and be happy to see, and have that happiness reciprocated. Like it's like hey, I haven't seen you. Like it could be like I haven't seen you in 5 years, and then we just greet each other, like nothing changed, and just going about our day. Like something that just it seems simple. I do have standards, of course, but like that's the general gist of what I want from a friend. But both of the friendship and relationship examples are just some of my standards I have set for my friends, for like the friends I see and my future partner. If I can't share humor with somebody else and the whole time I'm around them is just negativity and stress, then why the hell would I want to keep them close? It's fucking exhausting. You can love people from a distance, especially if there's somebody in your life you care about or want to care about. And you can step away from somebody, but you can't allow people who aren't at your level to drain you as a person. You know what you like, you know what you need and want, and if you don't, you're going to have to figure that out. Because the more you let yourself be in situations and interactions where you have to make yourself malleable to match someone else's energy or adapt. Well, adaptation's not bad, but forcing yourself to be something you're not, then you're gonna end up losing the plot of like what the things you like, the things you don't like, and things you're willing to tolerate because you're just tolerating everything, just letting anything and everything happen to you. But once you start figuring out what you need and want out of interactions from people, from places you go to, and knowing your energy, you'll be able to meet and retain more people in your life that can match you. People that you can feel like you can be your best self around. Hell, you should always feel like you should be your best self. That's why you have to know yourself, know your energy. But being around people that can also reciprocate that in kind, going to events that you know will be at least somewhat your vibe and be fun and you can enjoy yourself instead of just going somewhere like for me, it's like if I go, I wouldn't have fun in a club because I'm not that type of dude. I'd have more fun going to like Apex or like, an amusement park or something like that. Call me a kid, but that's just what I want to do. I don't really do club shit, and that's just fine. That's my energy. If I went to a club, then I would feel like I've wasted my time, and that's just me. But I say this just to say not everybody has to be your friend. Not everybody has to like you. You don't have to like every single place you go to. Just know what you want out of interaction or know yourself enough to be like, yeah, I wouldn't like that. Or yeah, I don't think this person's cut out for me. And it's okay to try new things, but at the same time, you start getting to like try new things, but so you start getting a feel for things that you will and will not like. Thanks, Lil John. But not everybody you meet will be on your same level of energy. Not every place you go to will be on your vibe. But if you meet, go ahead. But if you meet like friends and family where your interactions have substance and your energy is reciprocated with theirs, then it'll make things a lot less stressful than dealing with how toxic it is to keep people around in your life that don't really add anything into your life. But you have to add that energy and know about it for yourself first. Like in Pokemon, like fire is weak against water, so why would you try to combine the two? But anyway, those are my thoughts on knowing your energies based off of my life experience and how I keep on trying to better myself and my endeavors, my interactions. And I just want more meaningful friendships and relationships. And I want to cherish the ones that I already have that are already meaningful, the people that I know that already add back into my life, the situations and events that I know that I enjoy going to. I want to write that down. Like, know based off of those interactions and based off of my own like interests and needs and wants, what I like instead of forcing myself to just live for other people, live for myself, and for the people that care about me. But I've talked long enough on that. Let me know what you think, and I hope you learned something or were able to at least reflect on a way you can better yourself or someone else. And if you made it this far, thank you a bunch for watching. This was Trent from Trentfluence. Hope you enjoyed the video. Always remember that these videos are never going to be outright solutions to your problem, but just get things to get you thinking about, you know, if you can relate, how you can think your way through it, if possible. Just some food for thought. And I do like me some food. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video and the food in the background, and peace.